Hey everyone. I was on my way to work today and considering the inward and outward mindset uh, concepts and wanted to share a couple of perspectives that I have on inward and outward mindset. I know that when we learn about it, personally, when I was learning about inward and outward mindset, it felt to me almost as though initially, if I had an inward mindset, that it was a bad thing and that the outward mindset was a good thing. And that when I was noticing then after learning that I had an inward mindset, I was judging myself about that. And what I've come, as I process that mentally, what I've come to know for me is that inward's not bad, outward's not good. They're both equally equally needed. I want to address the concept of judgment and ego, because as I previously said, I noticed that when I was in an inward mindset, I was judging myself, and when I was in an outward mindset, I would have egotistical thoughts like, I'm pretty good. I'm outward and that person's inward. Clearly they're inward. So even then my ego was getting a hold of me and I was judging the other person. So what dawned on me this morning as I was driving to work was that I was looking at my gas gauge. I was contemplating inward and outward mindset, and I came up with the analogy that inward mindset can be like an empty gas gauge. When you realize that you've gone inward, when you realize that you're low on fuel, that's a signal for you to fill up, to practice self-care, to recognize that it's okay to go inward and contemplate and reflect and grow in that state. And when you have an outward mindset, that means that you've likely filled your tank. You've likely done your self-care. You're likely coming from that place of centeredness and are in a state where you can be open and just be in that open state. And neither one is good or bad. They can be both depending on where you're coming from. If I'm in an outward mind state coming from ego, well, that doesn't feel good to other people. And eventually it wouldn't feel good to me either when I realized that's the state I was in, because that's not coming from a state of centeredness and compassion. That's coming from a state of ego. Yeah, I'm trying to think if there's anything else I wanted to add to that, but I think that's pretty much it. So for me going forward, when I recognize that I'm in an inward mind state, I'm going to recognize that I probably need to fuel up. I probably need to center myself, do some self-care, do something that really makes that fills me up, like I said a few times already. And yeah, okay. Take care. Have a good day. Bye.